Situated in the easternmost part of Nepal, north of Mahabharat Range and in the lap of Singalila National Park of India, lies the headquarters of Mechi Zone, Ilam district. Located between 26.40 degrees to 27.08 degrees north latitude and 87.40 degrees to 88.10 east longitude, Ilam is spread in an area of 1,703 square kilometers. The district lies 250 meter to 3,700 meter above sea level and shares its border with India in the east, Morang and Bastar in the west, Bastar in the north, and Chapa in the south. A garden of various castes, Limbu and Lapcha are regarded as the indigenous people of the district. A subject of research are the two Gumbas of Lapcha in Fikal VDC and the Museum of their traditional dresses and weapons in Sri Antu VDC. Among the various festivals of the varied communities, Dhan Nach of Limbu, Chandi Nach of Rai, and Silo of Tamang have their own unique stance. Ilam is also known as the District of Sunrise. Located in Samalbung VDC Ward number 1 is the Antudara, from where we can get a spectacular view of sunrise from the first week of Kartik to last week of Mangsir. In 28 hectares of forest of the area, local club and committee have constructed garden, temple and trail and have added an additional tourist amenity. Also a tourist attraction, the highest peak of the district, Sandakpur, stands tall, 1,272 feet above the sea level. From the peak, we can view the world's highest peak, Mount Everest, with Kanchenjunga and Kumbhakarna. Likewise, the view of the towers of Mountain and Tarai and the sunrise and the sunset from this place is spectacular. To reach Sandakpur, one can take a trek from the headquarters of Ilam district via Maimajua VDC. A trek from Mabu VDC and then to Kalpokri before reaching Sandakpur is also another option. In the dry season, one can reach Sandakpur on small vehicles via the road along the border of India and Nepal as well. It is the origin of Kankai River and the dwelling of Chauri Shed, Sheep Shed, Red Panda and 49 species of rhododendron. Chintapu, Mangmalong, Siddhidhumka and other high hills of Ilam district form a great site to observe the sunrise and the Himalayan range. (2,770 above sea level lies the Jaubari Bazaar of Jamuna VDC, a famous tourist spot. Jaubari Bazaar is the main gate to reach Sandakpur. The trail from Jaubari Bazaar is shorter than the trail from Singhalila National Park, so the trekkers to Sandakpur prefer this trail. Inhabited by about 45 households, the Jaubari Bazaar is visited by around 15,000 tourists from India and all over the world during Chaitra, Baisakh, Jeth, Asoj, Kartik and Mangsir. We can have a view of the world's highest peak Mount Everest with Kanchenjunga and Kumbhakarna, towers of mountains in Tarai, and sunrise and sunset from this place as well. Kilometers away from Ilam Bazaar lies a cultural and tourist spot, Mai Pokhari, 7,000 feet above the sea level. Worshipped as a goddess, it is believed that every corner of the lake is the dwelling of Navadurga Bhavani. According to the religious scriptures, this is known as the courting place of Lord Shiva and Parvati. The local people say that in around 1975 Bikram Sambat, Kapilananda Swami came from Swargadwari and performed a Mahayagya in Mai Pokhari. Shivalaya, Akhanda Satyabhumi, Purna Kalash, Ashram of 4 Veda and Vedashram are here. In 2057 Baisakh 7, 2 pedal boats were kept in the lake for attracting more tourists, but the activity has now been stopped, showing various reasons. an area of immense beauty and touristic value, Mai Pokhari inhabits 200 species of plants, including Taxus baccata, chap, rhododendron, etc. Another cultural and touristic attraction is Bahini Pathibhara Devi Temple of Kolbung VDC. It is located in a hill 472 feet above the Mechi Highway. The hill is covered with trees of cactus and rhododendron. 82 species of orchids are said to be found here. Gajurmukhi is also an important cultural destination of the district. Along Deumai River and among the huge rocks, the temple lies in the eastern part of the district. Among the temples of Ilam Bazar, Bhimsen Sthan is constructed in pagoda style. In 1909 BS, Arjun Thapa constructed the temple as a symbol of power. Likewise, constructed in pagoda style, Mai Sthan has Khalanga and two top. Other temples here are Singhabahini, Seti Devi and Narayan Than. Panchakanya, Larumba, Mangal Mandir of Mehelbote and Japanese temple of Gorkhe are other important temples of the district. (2,280 above sea level and in Gorkhe VDC of Ilam district has the ancient Chitre Gumba. Near the India-Nepal border, the Gumba has 3 statues of Buddha made out of Burmeli teak, which was gifted by the king of Burma, Nangtham Chamba. Likewise, Megma of Jogmai VDC has Khelsal de Chaling Gumba, which has 108 different statues, and there are 19 other very important Gumbas all over the district. Famous as the Charkhula, 4 important rivers of the district are Deumai, Puamai, Jogmai and Mai. Among these rivers, 6,200 kilowatt of hydropower electricity is generated from Puamai. Of the 7 waterfalls in the district, Totke Fall of Mai Majwa is 280 feet in length. Ilam is also rich in forest resources. Of the total area of 171,434 hectares of the district, forest covers 80,926 hectares. As a result of the Community Forest Development Program, 200 user groups have been formed and 174 community forests have been handed over to the user groups. 71,085 hectare of the land is agricultural area, and the data of the cash crop production estimates 1,360 metric ton of cardamom, 77,104 metric ton of potato, 992 metric ton of broom grass, 12,700 metric ton of milk, 31,558 metric ton of ginger, 5,600 metric ton of orthodox tea, 475 metric ton of akubari, 76 metric ton of off-seasonal vegetable, which generates an yearly income of 64 crore as mentioned in the Agriculture Development Office yearly report. In most of the places of the district, heart is prominent, and their names are also kept as the Day of the Heart. Important ones are in Ilam Bazar, Mangalbare in west, Biblate in north, Fikal and Pashupati Nagar in east. Ilam carries the history of tea for Nepal. More than 150 years old tree shrubs and the tea refining factory is in Ilam Bazar. This jabari is one of the foremost attraction for the tourists to come to Ilam. Likewise, Kanyam Jabari has its own identity and importance. There are many tea refining factories opened in many VDCs and many are in the process of opening. The farmers of Ilam are also in the forefront of adopting improved breeds of cattle and thus produce many milk products. Kanchan cheese is also one of them. According to Limbu language, Ilam means meandering roads, and in Lepcha, Ilam means a dwelling of Putkabi. Ilam is really a beautiful place of hard-working people.